Painting is poetry that is seen rather than felt, and poetry is painting that is felt rather than seen. A painter should begin every canvas with a wash of black, because all things in nature are dark except where exposed by the light. Study without desire spoils the memory, and it retains nothing that it takes in. The painter has the universe in his mind and hands. Nothing strengthens authority so much as silence. One can have no smaller or greater mastery than mastery of oneself. Nothing can be loved or hated unless it is first understood. As a well-spent day brings happy sleep, so life well used brings happy death. The greatest deception men suffer is from their own opinions. There are three classes of people: those who see when they are shown, those who do not see. The function of muscle is to pull and not to push, except in the case of the genitals and the tongue. I have been impressed with the urgency of doing. Knowing is not enough, we must apply. Being willing is not enough, we must do. It is easier to resist at the beginning than at the end. As you cannot do what you want what you can do. I thought I was learning to live, I was only learning to die. The time will come when men such as I will look upon the murder of animals as they now look on the murder of men. Where the spirit does not work with the hand, there is no art. Realize that everything connects to everything else. I have offended God and mankind because my work didn't reach the quality it should have. Make your work to be in keeping with your purpose. I abhor the supreme folly of those who blame the disciples of nature in defiance of those masters who were themselves her pupils. As a well-spent day gives joy in sleep, so a well-spent life brings joy in dying. Like a kingdom divided, which rushes to its doom, the mind that engages in subjects of too great variety becomes confused and weakened. The water you touch in a river is the last of that which has passed, and the first of that which is coming. Thus it is with time present. Life, if well spent, is long. Just as a well-filled day brings blessed sleep, so a well-employed life brings a blessed death. It is an acknowledged fact that we perceive errors in the work of others more readily than in our own. The eye sees a thing more clearly in dreams than the imagination awake. The organ of perception acts more readily than judgment. A wave is never found alone, but is mingled with the other waves. Experience does not err, only your judgments err by expecting from her what is not in her power. Those who, in debate, appeal to their qualifications, argue from memory, not from understanding. He who does not punish evil, commands it to be done. He is a poor pupil who does not go beyond his master. The worst evil which can befall the artist is that his work should appear good in his own eyes. Men of lofty genius when they are doing the least work are most active. The painter will produce pictures of little merit if he takes the works of others as his standard. As every divided kingdom falls, So every mind divided between many studies confounds and saps itself. Details make perfection, and perfection is not a detail. Anyone who conducts an argument by appealing to authority is not using his intelligence, he is just using his memory. Many have made a trade of delusions and false miracles, deceiving the stupid multitudes. Marriage is like putting your hand into a bag of snakes in the hope of pulling out an eel. The mind that engages in subjects of too great variety becomes confused and weakened. I awoke only to find that the rest of the world was still asleep. Art is the queen of all sciences, communicating knowledge to all the generations of the world. Why does the eye see more clearly when asleep than the imagination when awake? In rivers, the water that you touch is the last of what has passed and the first of that which comes, so with present time. Learning is the only thing the mind never exhausts, never fears, and never regrets. He who loves practice without theory is like the sailor who boards ship without a rudder and compass and never knows where he may cast. He who does not oppose evil, commands it to be done. Learn how to see. Realize that everything connects to everything else. Once you have tasted the taste of sky, you will forever look up. Obstacles cannot crush me, every obstacle yields to stern resolve. Blinding ignorance does mislead us. Oh, wretched mortals, open your eyes. A poet knows he has achieved perfection not when there is nothing left to add, but when there is nothing left to take away. All sciences are vain and full of errors that are not born of experience, the mother of all knowledge. He who wishes to be rich within a day, will be hanged within a year. Truly man is the king of beasts, for his brutality exceeds them. We live by the death of others. We are burial places.